What's up? This is Gordon Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man, Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy, Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
What's up? Gina, don't look at me like that. What's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Hey, let me tell you that the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. I see you over there mocking me. Okay. All right.
What's happening?
See, I'm Big Bruh. Lil Sis. We talking about relationships. I don't care what they are. We talk relationships tonight, all right?
Relationships.
What's going on?
Mo, caught
What's
you.
that?
Caught you, Mo.
Caught me drinking.
Gina, look who came to hang out with us tonight.
Okay.
I did. I am back. Did you miss me?
No.
Yes, we did. What's going on?
No, we didn't.
Greg, you missed me more than everybody else, so hush.
That would not be true. I'd be lying if I said that. I can't lie.
Actually, you would not be lying. You would be telling the truth. You're lying right now, so stop it.
I was actually.
Hey, Gina.
Hey.
You cut me off. I told Gina not to even send you the link. Anyway,
Whatever.
welcome to the show. Today is Monday. Man, look, we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. We're going to talk about relationships. There's different issues. We got some new ones. All right, we haven't done this in a while.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's in a relationship trying to get it right. We probably ain't gonna help you, but
But it's fun.
It is. We can help.
Look, first, man, I want to say thank you guys for always tuning in, supporting us. Man, 300 some odd shows, and we're working hard till 4. When we get to 500 shows, we're gonna do something good for you guys. Trust me, we're gonna do something really nice. Pretty soon, we're gonna be doing some live stuff. All right, we're gonna have
a big barbecue.
We're gonna be there where you can come and hang out with us in the audience, and we just gonna do the show live. We got a lot of stuff planned. All right. Hey, our prayers and condolences go out to the families that are in Mexico, I think it was, or whatever country that was.
The earthquake.
Yeah.
In Syria.
Okay, there it goes. I said Mexico, but sorry, Mexico, y'all still good.
Really?
Bruh.
Mexico, like, don't be throwing that on us.
Yeah, people say they go like this.
I'm here.
Look, we all looking like
no.
That geographically just ain't even in the.
Oh my God.
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh.
Is there something else I can help with?
I don't know why Siri is playing.
Yeah, get rid of him.
But that's okay.
Yeah, get rid of him.
Her. But anyway, condolences to those people in Syria who have lost loved ones in the earthquake.
Man, so many.
A lot of people. Condolences to, again, the Ricky Smiley and his family laid his son to rest.
This past weekend.
Never good to lose a child. So, condolences to them. Hey, man, Grammys was yesterday.
Woo!
4 hours long, just about.
Yeah.
Woo,
But
wee.
it's good.
4 hours.
It
I
wasn't
can't watch
long.
nothing for 4 hours.
It was long, man. But I like the hip hop part. Everybody come up in there. LL Cool J was there. Queen Latifah, Salt and Pepper. Who else?
Old school.
It was just old school.
Nelly.
You know,
Did y'all get those links,
Right,
Casey?
yeah.
as they started coming up, it got worse and worse though. When they started getting to the newer ones, for some
The
reason,
young ones, yeah.
I mean, you know, it was. I mean, I appreciate what they do.
The sister sitting back there going, "You got your finger on the button, man."
Good. Good.
I got the lyrics right. Oh no.
But you know what, Greg? When I looked at that, I picked up on that as well. I don't like rap. I don't really care for it. It's okay. But I enjoyed that piece on the Grammys. And I did notice as it got to the newer, younger ones, it was like it just wasn't there. You know, and so why do you think that is though?
It's because you think about us and think about, I don't know, we were different. I mean, compared to them, I think about us and we embraced our elders' music. We embraced the artistry. We respected them a whole lot more than these kids do. They take a lot of stuff for granted.
But our music, they've taken
our
our music and put it into their
I was just gonna say,
new music.
They're trying to cut a
think
lane.
It's new.
Exactly. They're trying to cut a lane where there's already a path there, you know.
We're gonna talk about that later on in the week. Mark Casey gonna come on. He was at the Grammys.
Yeah, I saw him.
I saw him.
He gonna come through and express himself. He'll be on later on this week.
Can I say one more thing about Grammys? Busta Rhymes.
He killed him.
Did he cut up?
What?
He said, excuse me, hold on. And then he just like went in. I was like,
anybody can tell me what he said, man. Come on. Byron Patton says the biggest problem with relationships is being in one.
Oh.
I hear you, bro. With older rap music, you can actually hear and understand the music.
Yeah.
The lyrical content to the old school rap was cohesive. This stuff that they're doing now, it's like, how does that got to do with? Well, to us anyway, you know, it's real relative to them. They you know, you talk to them about what's going on, and it's like, hey, this is, and I'm like, really.
Respect to them. They got their thing going on, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's their own lane. It's their own pioneers and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. But you know what? Shout out to this person too.
Every show I go, it's a Vita on my feet, high top or low.
Hey,
Bella, say what's up? What's up?
Bella.
The influencer now with
Adidas. Who was trying to argue with me earlier. She said, "Busted the truth."
Yes.
She's gonna get on here trying to argue.
That right there.
Whatever. I love you, Karen. Comedian. Y'all follow her, man. She's funny. She's funny. Anyway, let's get to this, man. So today we're talking about relationships. And as we said, we are not experts. You listen to us, you may lose your relationship.
Stop.
But we do have
well, not necessarily. Gina doing it right. Maurice doing it right.
Wait a minute. Gina doing it right? I done told Gina, and I'm going to say it just like I said it. So if Facebook cut us off, y'all, it is what it is. No, I ain't going to say that.
I'm waiting to hear.
The stuff they're doing now all sounds the same. I love you, Greg. Oh. I told Gina and Robert this weekend, you know, speaking of relationships, I said, man, look, y'all told me to clear my schedule because everybody goes through something every now and then. Everybody has disagreements and everybody has, you know, things that they can't get along with it. But, you know, I know my sister, she's stubborn as a mule. And I just told her, and I told bruh, I said, look, I didn't clear my schedule. If y'all mess up my wedding, something gonna happen.
He said his wedding.
I heard that. I'm like, okay, wait.
His wedding.
You got two of them coming up.
I'm going. And I said, you know, they acting funny.
We'll have two ministers there, one for us and one for him.
Oh, no.
Now that's a relationship story.
No.
Wow.
That's a scary story, a horror story.
We won't do that. So
story.
We're gonna move on. Darian, what's up? Long time no see.
Darian?
Hey, Darian.
I gotta call you tomorrow, Darian. We gotta talk about something.
Darian, Karen, Bella, while y'all here right now, listen to this. Should you bite the? I got a lot of stuff going on here. I'm sorry, y'all. Should you bite the bullet and go places with your significant other that you really don't want to go? You first. I'll go first.
Go ahead.
No, Gina, you already said it. Go ahead.
You said,
You know what? I don't think so, because you're not going to be happy. You're not going to have a good time, and it'll probably end up in a catastrophe.
Okay,
Really?
well, she said call her, Marcella, but Darian says, yeah.
Yes, bite the bullet and go. You're not going to have fun. You're not going to enjoy
but
yourself.
you know what? Not necessarily. It depends on where it is, because you might not know if it's going to be fun or whatever. It could be something that, oh, well, I don't normally do that. No, I
But
don't
Marcy,
like
you're
that or something.
already in the wrong mindset.
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
want
in
to
the
go.
wrong.
I don't want to go, but I'm gonna go anyway.
No, I'm not in the wrong mindset. It could be something like, let's say,
Yes,
say if I was not a skater. Let's say if I was not a skater and my significant other said, hey, let's go skating. And I'm like, I'm not really a skater. I don't know about that. And he's like, come on, it'll be fun. So just try it, or bowling or something like that. And
Or
then
stepping.
I go, and it's like, wow, it's just something I never experienced. So I don't really know. But the thing is, sometime in a relationship, you have to compromise. You have to compromise and, at least try it.
But that's something you don't have to compromise on. That's
No, that's something that if there was something Robert asked you to go and it's like, no, I don't want to go there. I don't, whatever. You just not going to.
It's going to end up in an argument because you're mad that you compromised and you went and didn't want to go. It's going to end up in a catastrophe.
Hey, but check
I disagree.
Keep this. So if you do that, because I say yeah, go, because number one, for a man, happy wife, happy life. All right. So if she asks you to go somewhere, roll out with her, but she got to understand. Some of these comments will actually corroborate what I'm saying. Darian said, but not continuously though. They need to know you and your likes and dislikes. All right. And Karen says, I disagree with Gina. It depends. It's called compromise. Tanisha said, when you're skating, you just have your snacks. Darian says, after each time, a conversation needs to be had. The reasons behind the no need to be discussed. And to me, that's absolutely right. I don't mind going someplace that they want to go to, but I'm not going to keep saying, you're not going to keep telling me, well, we got to go here this week and we got to go here next week.
Yeah, and see, and that's what I'm saying. It depends on where it is, what it is, and it's not every time.
Okay, those of you who are not in a relationship,
look, I've been in several. No,
take a seat back, because if I say yes this time and I go and I didn't really want to go, and then he want to go back again, and he's going to expect me to go because I went the first time.
No, that's where you have that conversation. I did go this time.
Why not have a conversation?
I did not enjoy myself. And you let them know that's just somewhere you don't want to, experience.
Why not have a conversation in the beginning?
Have mercy.
Why not have that? Why do I have to go and then we had a conversation?
Gina, you ain't got to go. Mercy. You just really ain't got to go. Robert, I love you. I love you, baby brother. I'm sorry.
Stay strong.
Ella says to keep letting them go by themselves. You eventually won't be asked to go again. She or he will have someone else meet them there.
Okay, then you get more power to them. Like if that's hey, hey, that means they were meant to be, and I'm not one to stand in anybody's way.
But I'm just saying though, Gina, you know me, like I like having my way. Okay, but the thing is, if you're in a relationship, you got to talk about it. All right, got to talk about it.
Hey, thank you. That's what.
Okay, so can we hear from the one who's been married for years, please?
He's like, wait, when am I gonna get in here?
I've been trying to kind of stick my lip in there a little bit, but anyway,
you like jump double dutch, try to get in.
Exactly. I mean, y'all was going at it. I mean, there's a happy medium between the two. I mean, both of you can agree to disagree because it depends on the relationship and what kind of communication you got. Greg was just going in that direction. If you got communication, usually the other one will say, okay, I'll try it. And if you don't like it, next time don't go.
Yep. Yeah. And that's what I was trying to say.
That's like me,
why you're not going.
Me, huh?
Explain why you're not going.
Me, I mean, if she asked me to go someplace, and I'm like this, and then I try it. I might like it. If I don't like it, I don't go the next time.
Right. Let them know. I didn't, I didn't.
But what if you know that's not? Say for instance, you want to say your significant other Marcy want to go to a club and you don't like going to clubs. You're gonna sit in that club. You mean to tell me you're gonna sit in that club and you're gonna be happy?
It might be something she wants you to see. Or
If
not,
it's the right music, yeah. I'm gonna
depends.
have my little butt up dancing.
I don't even believe you, Marcy.
I've done it. I've done it.
Look at here,
And
y'all.
I didn't tell you I don't like clubs. I don't go because of the smoke. But
no, I'm just saying
first of all, let me explain
that's just
something.
an example.
No,
And then what
It's
my
virus.
significant other more than likely is not the type that's going to be hanging in clubs anyway. The type of guy
That's
that I
just
like.
an example.
Yeah.
That's an example.
Again, all of this is hypothetical, and like I said,
That's
it
an
depends
example.
on the relationship. I say if the relationship is cool, then
It could be shopping. It could be skiing. It could be anything.
Well,
If I don't like it, why make me go?
I'm not the one, and my wife would tell you, she asked me, she'll say, "Babe, you want to go to Joanne Fabrics or something like that?" Sometimes it's like, because I know she can walk around that bad boy for like hours.
Go to Hobby Lobby with her. You'll meet all the other husbands walking around.
No, they be
pushing a cart with their purse in it.
It's a husband's bench that all of these stores have. It's a husband's bench, okay? All the guys sit there, read a book or something, Byron says, I don't subscribe to the theory of happy wife, happy life as a rule, nor do I believe unhappy husband will do her cousin. So that's great. Karen says, I'm very open to going unless it's something crazy. I don't have issues with it. I've always been open to doing things. No two people like everything. Tanisha says, and that includes your relationship with family members. My mom loves Hobby Lobby. Ella says you can go to the club and have a good time. There's no smoke. And you don't have to drink either. Karen says that I believe in talking about everything. Some things you will know, and then you decide from there. Absolutely. I mean, you got to talk about it first. And Nina, to your point, nobody's making you go anywhere.
Exactly.
If I don't want to go and I go anyway, you're making me go because either I'm feeling guilty.
If you don't want to go and you haven't, talk about it. Tell them why you don't want to go, and then maybe
then I'm not going.
And then you're not going. That's fine. At least he knows why you're not going. Right? Talk about it.
Like I said,
y'all felt this one. God damn.
Communication.
Hey, you wanted to talk about relationships.
ABCD. Communication.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure
We're gonna communicate first. I don't want to go. That's the communication.
But you know what, Gina? If I asked you, knowing you, if I asked you, say, come on, let's go to the skating rink. You give me that.
If I don't want to,
if you turn around and give me this look if you give me this look right here, you know what? I know you're not going.
And I wouldn't want, and you know what? I wouldn't want her to go. If I got,
you wouldn't want me to go. I'm telling you, you would not want me to
that
go.
type of, attitude and things like that.
I'm telling you, that's what I'm trying to tell you, Marcy. You don't want me to go. You don't want me to go.
Yeah, if you go to ask me questions, like, what we're gonna do that? Get a skating rink. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Karen.
Gotta be open to it, Gina. I know. I can tell y'all this, and this is unequivocally true. I'm gonna make sure I have guests every day because y'all go in here, boy. I'm gonna make sure I got guests every day.
Out of love. We're discussing, aren't we, Gina?
This is how relationship goes. You communicate.
Yeah. What's going on, Andre? Appreciate you, brother.
Hey, Andre.
I go plenty of places with my wife, Byron says, that I have no interest in going to. And conversely, she ends up going places with me that I know that she'd rather pass on. That's part of being in a relationship.
Thank you, Byron.
Right?
Thank you. That's real good, Byron.
You got to talk about it. Well, Gina, your mate knows you. He knows you're stubborn. He knows you're quick. The rest of it says he knows.
Karen knows I'm stubborn.
Hold on, I ain't through reading. He knows you're an ass. He knows good.
No, she did not say that.
You know what, Greg?
She did not say that.
It's loading. It's loading.
She did not say that.
It's loading in his brain. It's loading in his brain.
So while we waiting, okay. Tanisha says thumbs up hard. All right. Anyway, let's get off of this one for real quick.
All right.
Because I guess I told y'all we ain't got no answers for you. We're gonna talk about it.
I gave him the answer.
I did too.
No, you didn't.
I gave the answer.
Should you Oh, we just read that. I can't read that again.
You want me to answer again?
No. It's going to be the same thing except harsher. All right, we don't want to hear that. Which works better? A relationship with an older man and a younger woman, or a relationship with an older woman and a younger man?
Which one works better?
I say all of them.
I mean, that's wide open. That's
working. Marcella, ask these questions early, man.
That's
working.
Oh, I'm like, duh. I think it depends on the couple. But for me, I believe women mature faster or earlier than men. And what I've seen with a lot of the older men with the younger women, it's a thing whereas they and y'all two gonna really get pissed off, and the men, and I guess what, I don't care. To me, what I've seen with a lot of it is some of these older men are still wanting to play these foolish games, so they're able to get away with a lot of BS with the younger girls and women than when dealing with someone more of their age or an older woman.
Younger girls and younger girls ain't gonna take that mess, all right?
A lot of them do. A lot of them do. They listen to a lot of that BS, and they're not.
You got a sugar daddy money.
Hey, Tanisha says that the one that they agree on, who are we to judge? You know, Byron says the older woman and the younger man works better.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But you know, I
agree with Byron.
I feel like this. It doesn't. To me, it don't make a difference. Okay, you love who you love. You like who you like. All right. Period. As long as everything is consensual and you're legal. You know, your older men. If the girl is 12, I mean, don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think it's deeper than that. I think it's a little bit deeper than, you know, you love who you love. It's which relationship will sustain. And I do believe it's the older woman with the younger man, because usually when a younger man has an older woman, they're a little bit more mature. And so they're more on the same level than a older man and a younger woman. She's still, you know, a little bit immature.
Playmate.
Still want to go out and run the streets, you know. So I agree with Byron.
Well, let's see what Karen says. Karen says a relationship that works, period. However, I can't date anyone that I could have spit out of my cootie coo.
Well, now.
Or so old that I have to be a caretaker or undertaker. All of them.
You know what? You know what?
Oh my goodness.
Mindset makes a big difference. Love should be genuine, not full of games. Byron says Marcy is making sense. An older man with a younger woman is like shooting pool with a rope.
Yeah.
We got two comedians on here tonight.
Shooting pool with a rope. Oh Lord have mercy.
Well now.
She said possibly came out of her cootie cat.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was that what Rashida? Wait a minute. What were we calling Rashida's?
It
is Shakuda.
You said, Karen, I need to meet you first. No, don't. Karen and Darian, y'all can't be together. Y'all.
Yep. Yes.
No.
Do it. Do it.
Both of them are funny. And Darian, both of them are straight to the point. No. Right. He says, though, that Karen says there are a lot of variables to this question. So there are, honestly. Because
for real,
you can't just say, no, older man should date a younger woman, okay? I mean, a lot of these younger women are more mature than some of these older men. So, you know, that's just me. Karen says, let us be great. Glennis, what's going on, baby? As long as he's intelligent. No one wants to tailor their conversation. Then, two, you want someone who understands your references and gets your rhythms. Absolutely.
Because you know what? I can't even understand the conversation with some of these young men. I'll be like, Robert, what did you say?
Well,
the slang, the conversation is so totally different.
It
What's
is.
up, Shawty?
And I don't understand half the stuff. I'll be like,
totally different conversation. Sometimes they don't know they're offending you. I think what Greg was saying, to what Greg was saying about relationships and older woman, younger guy relationship, either one actually, it doesn't make a really difference as long as the minds meet, and as long as like I said, it ain't so old or where they feel like they're nannies and daddies and mamas and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean, if the minds meet and it happens to be like a 5 or 10 year difference between the ages, so be it. It is what it is.
People put too many labels on this stuff, man. Just
on age.
Like is like, it's whatever. You never get to know anybody until you talk to them anyway.
Right.
So get to know the person. If you feel that the person, this is just my opinion, all right? Like I said, y'all listen to me, you're probably gonna wind up single. But if you really like this person, talk to them, hang out with them, all right? I don't think the first question should be how much you make and what kind of drive and all that. Just talk to the person, find out who they are, get into the heart, right? Darian says older men would be cool, but they don't want to do right until their penis stop working. Oh my God.
Keep reading, Greg.
Stop working, or they need a nurse. These young girls be lying. It don't work anymore, man. I've said this before. I think at the 100 show, I don't care how old I get. If I got to get 2 popsicle sticks and some tape, it's gonna be there.
By Niagara.
It's gonna be there. Byron says it's basic math. The younger goes into that older more than older goes into that older. See, it is basic math. Get it? I think I lost my phone. That's okay. I'll read it. Anyway, Ella says that's why I hang around some young people to stay sharp with their lingo. Ella, don't nobody say lingo no more. So
Ella, you hanging around the
wrong ones.
The wrong young ones.
It's probably he probably told you he was 27, but he really 57. Okay, he talking about yo, with the lingo. Anyway,
stop it.
Tanisha says I agree. Karen says, truth be told, the dating pool has P. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to find my phone now. Anyway. Dating pool has P.
Truth be told, the dating pool has P, dookie, refuse, electrical wires,
biohazard waste, leaves, bark, etc. in it. We all need a Superman suit on to even be in it. That is what I'm saying. You don't understand? Oh, here we go with I'm trying to get my phone now, y'all. Y'all go ahead.
That is too much right there.
Jeez.
That is too much.
They are hilarious.
And I gave it up 30 years ago, so
She didn't want it to be. She didn't want
it. Let's turn it into the comedy show.
And so Karen just got back in the game, so she probably done jumped out the game already.
Well, no, Karen, let's put it back up there. She telling the truth. It has all kind of waste in it. It does, all right. But you got to go. Look, how many people out there go look on a? I went on one just to look, man. Okay, and I'm like, I've never seen so much cellulite, so many tattoos, so many old nappy ass bras. I ain't never seen so much. I'm like, why are y'all taking pictures like that? Do you think that's attractive? All right.
What?
And I was like,
so which one did you pick, Greg?
Huh?
So which one did you pick?
I want to look like you. Anyway. Felicia says,
that was the beautiful one then.
That's right.
I told y'all he missed me. He went looking for somebody look like me.
I was settling.
He picked the queen.
I was settling. No, I didn't pick. I don't.
No, not with me, baby.
I don't do those. I'm scared to open Darian's comment right here. Open
it.
That's Karen, truth. That's what I need to do.
It's truth.
We're not gonna get through no more questions, y'all, tonight. Because our audience is off the chain.
that's why meeting through friends means so much. And hit up those class reunions, wedding anniversary parties.
True.
How many married at my age are meeting through friends? That's true.
And you know what? That's good. You know, and that's something that I've always heard, because if you have friends that already know the person, they can kind of like vet them a little bit. You know, your true friends will let you know if it's a ding dong yo-yo guy. You know, they'll be able to tell you versus being out there and all the lies that are going on.
Damn
you know,
that.
so
Damn that. I went to, damn that. Okay, going to the reunions. I'm gonna scratch that one off. Okay, because the only reason I'm gonna be like Martin at the reunions. Okay, I'm gonna be like, okay, you was the cheerleader, but look at you now. Okay, you 2 times the woman you were. Okay, check you off. Okay, you used to be the football star. Okay, and now look like you swallowed 4 of them. Check that off. Okay, I'm just saying, man. I'm going there. When I go there, I'm going there to get revenge. You didn't want me then? Look at me now.
How you like me now?
Look at me now. Come on.
Not revenge.
Yes.
Not revenge.
Misha said, not nappy ass bras. Yeah, I'm telling you. Had the little beady balls on the bra. True funky. How do y'all avoid that? Isn't that a dirty bra though? If you get the beady balls on it?
Not necessarily. That's think about when a sweater,
right?
sometimes a sweater is washed, and that's like the lint.
Washed, did you say washed?
Wait a minute. What I said? Wait, what? When you wash your sweater.
Washed.
Greg, I got a finger right here in the middle of my hand. Get that out. Leave me the hell alone right now.
She said washed. Gina, did she say washed?
That's how I talk. What the heck?
Oh, now she want to get proper.
Anyway,
Also said talk.
Dang, Marcia, you said Greg, I got a finger in the middle of my hand.
Man, that's Granny Clampett over there, man. She over there talking about some wash.
I did, Greggy.
She probably got to go to the cement pond to wash too, right? Go ahead.
Yes, Greggy.
Okay,
but
anyway, Aaron says,
I don't forget what I was trying to say now.
Aaron says, I'm over it. It sucks. A man said he could take care of me, but he had erectile dysfunction. I told him I pray he finds her. I didn't want him because of that. I said, you damn Skippy. All right. What we about to do? I know what we won't be doing. Darius said, I'm going straight to hell. Anyway, he said, no, it may not be dirty, but it's old. Okay, Darian, thank you. It's old as her. All right, that's what it is. Okay.
What was the question?
We don't even know.
Look.
Statement about a dirty bra. Anyway, prior to getting married, I dated every kook in the woods that took a breath of air. Iron said that. Ella said, you're supposed to hang them up, not put them in the dryer. We're talking about clothes and bounce now, right? Karen Day, she said, exactly. It says exactly what I'm not going to the same comments though. Y'all different. Let's get off this one, please.
We all had to. What the heck was the question?
We only gonna get probably 3 in anyway. Let me ask you this. She said, "Are living in their grandma's attic."
They couldn't even make it to the basement.
Damn.
So let me ask you guys this: at what point should you let your significant other meet your family? Hold on, before you do that though, Andrea says, I want to get these thoughts out for that other crazy ass question. I hear people using dating apps, but I don't know the successful rate. Stay away from the dirty bras and underwear. Thank you. Somebody understands. Bree says, I'm cracking up so bad. She said that's the only comment for her tonight. Y'all going in. Darian said, Byron, old folks are okay. You can wash them. You can't iron them.
No, Byron, no.
Ella says, I'm sorry. Karen says, Ella Taylor, no telling. So many of them have it. All right. Can you, at what point do you let your significant other meet your family? Is there a time where it's you did it too early? You know what I mean? Or maybe it was too late and I don't know.
Better watch that.
Yes. Well,
because that's a big step.
Actually, Marianne didn't introduce me to her kids for like about a month.
A month.
A month.
That's cool. Not long.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm just saying she just didn't introduce me to it. You know, I knew she had 2 kids. She told me, but we didn't get formally introduced for about a month. So, I mean, as far as our parents is concerned, that's probably another 3 months later.
So what if you do get there and it's too, you know, she's so in love with you, you wander over in 2 weeks, okay? I just want you to meet my kids and my mama, daddy, and this and that, okay? And then and
breaks.
And them little bastards are running all around you. They didn't tied you up, you know. They didn't lit a fire in the living room, okay? They're doing woo, they get ready to light your ass up, man.
Well, let me tell you, there's a reason why you get all that out the way before you jump in there, you know. So I mean, thank you, Auntie Ella. There is a matter again communicating, y'all getting together and say, okay, meeting each other, and then you get to know how the kids. Then at that point, you done made it in your mind whether or not you're gonna introduce these kids to your parents.
I'd say, look, right at right now, I'd take him to the cemetery and meet my dad, okay? Because you and I meeting. You ain't meeting none of my family. It's done. I don't want nobody. I'm family, okay? Y'all can meet my dad.
Come on, Gina, spit it out. You done told said to everything. Come on, spit it out.
No, it's got to be a while. You better look at 6 months to a year.
Oh Lord.
Wait, to meet your parents?
Them kids will have another birthday though. They be old.
My kids.
They be mad too. They be mad too.
I'm in agreement. I'm in agreement with Gina on that, especially when their kids are involved, because you don't want to, like, say you meet someone, you start dating, then you introduce them to someone, and then it doesn't work out, and then you meet somebody else. Then you meet somebody else.
Yeah.
What is that saying to your kids? What is that saying to your kids?
That's saying, hey, this is who I'm with now. It didn't work out.
6 months.
That's why all these kids are messed up. There's Uncle Greg, there's Uncle Mo, there's Uncle Jeff, there's Uncle this, and there's Auntie Marcy and Auntie.
You can't meet my kids. You couldn't meet my kids.
Karen says, if you have small children, be cautious. People are abusers. I have kids now, so I'm not talking. I'm not taking you around nobody until we solid. Absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
What there is. Look, when you make that step, you're saying that it's a committed relationship. It's you're the one. If they're not the one, you should not be taking them around your family or your kids.
You had trouble getting that out, didn't you? Darius says, Karen, I know some shot callers running around here with ED. Straight penetrate. Oh, perpetrating. I'm sorry. Perpetrating. My bad. Karen says the H. LOL. Karen don't curse y'all, so. You know, only when necessary. Glennis says it varies. Safety is a factor. Let someone meet and or have their info. No one wants to end up on City Confidential.
Goes back to those communications, you know.
Darian says she dated a man for 9 months before he met my son.
Okay, there you go.
That's when you
wait, Mo. What kind of communications? Embellish on that.
When you go out, when y'all go out with each other, you know, you're sitting down, you're eating and stuff, and you're talking about your kids. I talked about my kids with her too. You know, I was a single dad, so I had kids. It's not like she just had kids. I had kids too.
Yeah, I was wrong though. I used to take my son around everybody, man.
But I gotta ask Mo this, because you and Marianne weren't always together. So when you met other women in between your divorce and Marianne, you were taking your kids around them?
No.
That's what I mean.
No, not before.
You took your kids around Marianne because you had decided she was the one.
Yeah, and she knew, like I said, she knew I had kids, and I knew she had kids.
But you guys were friends for a while too, though, correct?
Yeah, we were friends.
Okay, so it was more than, it wasn't at the beginning dating. Right. It was more of just you guys are friends and you're doing things because you both had 2 boys, correct? Right. Well, so that right there, that's a little bit different, no?
It's 2 boys and 2 girls, yeah. So both of us had a boy and a girl apiece.
Okay.
You could swap them out. Anyway, Andrew says, yeah, at least 6 months, especially if kids are under 12. Linda Curtis agrees. Darian says, take that slow.
Please. Don't be out here looking for a father for your kids.
Okay.
Clapping. Exactly, Glennis. Exactly, Gina. Karen says, "Cause they not penetrating nothing." Ella says they wish they could penetrate.
Oh Lord, what the world?
Life,
Okay,
life
y'all.
taking his head.
Jeff was like, what the heck he done came into? Come on, Jeff, come on the show, man, so you can give us a minute.
Okay, now look at this. Like Coach James Bond says, 12 months wait, shouldn't the commitment be real by then?
Thank you.
Well, it depends on the mindset you are at that point. 12 months don't necessarily mean that.
Darian says, I talked about my son all the time, but that doesn't mean you get to meet him in the early stages. Absolutely.
Exactly.
Facts.
Exactly. We're not having a conversation that you're going to meet my kids.
We had a conversation about our kids, because they were the same age. We both knew we had kids, and we sitting down and we chilling with each other, and we talked about our kids, talked the way we raised them, and we just talked about our whole family, action, and it was real similar. So that was kind of the bond between me and her.
Yeah. Byron says, I once dated a significantly younger woman, and she didn't want to introduce me to her mother, and when she did, I had to play it off because I had previously dated her mother. My man.
Oh,
woo!
Trust this, man. Let's go there, okay? What happens with that, okay?
That's horrible.
Because I'm gonna tell you, and I pray that they ain't watching. We don't need the ratings like that, okay? But I dated one lady, and I started seeing her sister, but at first I didn't know they were sisters, okay? I know they were sisters.
It's about to go left real quick.
That was I never told them.
It's going left real quick, bro.
But if they're sisters and wouldn't they know both? Hey, I was dating this guy named such and such. Wait a minute.
See, I played the game, okay? I told him, I said, look, man, I don't like a lot of people knowing stuff, this and that, because I was doing TV at the time, and I'm like, it's private. I love my private life, okay? And she wanted me to meet her family, and I was like, no, I can't do it.
Oh, you knew.
Listen, wait a minute, check this out. Ella says, you're sad, dude. Okay, whatever. Karen says, well, I'm not dating anybody for 12 months, and we're not talking about going to the next level. If we're not talking about going to the next level, I'm out. I hear you. That's too long.
Nah, it's not really.
You're going to date somebody for 12 months or a year, and y'all not talking about taking that next step? Y'all just dating?
Wow. That's what a lot of people are doing now.
Byron, enlarge your circle. Greg, nope. Look, y'all. Look, I wasn't dating. I was a joke. It was a joke.
You put it out there. You put it out there.
I just joked. Okay. Anyway, seriously, I think we're forgetting something. It really depends on what both parties are looking for. Yep. I know many couples that met and married quickly. One parent had kids, and most of them are still married today.
Yeah. Again, that's so true. It depends on where you are in your life, in your headspace. If you're not ready for a committed relationship, you might date somebody for 2-3 years.
And
don't want to go to the next level.
I'm not.
That's what's been happening a lot. I've been seeing where people are actually meeting older couples. They're meeting and they're actually, planning weddings within 3 months and things. I'm like, whoa. And it seems like they're lasting. Which
I'm not dating nobody, no 12 months and not doing anything. Greg, you're really going straight to hell. Very Clark Will. She says, Lord have mercy. I was joking.
See, you put it out over
you.
Greg, that's dirty. That's why we can't be together. I was joking.
You put it out there.
Felisa.
Hey, Felisa.
How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Darian said, Amir and I have been together for 10 years. Marriage has been on and off the table a few times. I think we'll get married today.
One day.
I heard her.
See, 10 years. 10 years. And she's okay.
But
it depends on the couple.
Yeah, it depends on the person, really, okay? Everyone's next level is different. Karen says, I'm 59. Please, get out of here. No, okay? Jeff says, I got engaged within the first 6 months. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
It works for some people. It works for some people. It doesn't work for me.
I got married the first time after, I think it was 3 months, actually. We didn't stay married.
Robert and I, it's 6 years. Robert and I, 5.5 years.
And that leads to another.
You kept saying no, Gina.
But that leads to another question. You've been together all this time. Is marriage really necessary? Let's answer that after we get to this.
Marcy.
Hey, let's redirect, regroup, refocus with our life coach, Jeff Relaford.
What's up? It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, with another 1 minute thought. And for today's 1 minute thought, I'm going to talk to you about dealing with stress. Okay. Now, one of the things that we could do to deal with stress is just simply writing. Okay. When you go ahead and you write, guess what it allows you to do? It allows you to get all your thoughts out in your head on paper so you can see it right in front of you. Now, a lot of the times it's very hard for us to articulate our emotions and feelings because we don't have nothing tangible to really go off of. You know, a feeling is something you can't see. It's just something you feel within. So a lot of times what we have to do is we have to get it out. So writing, in order to de-stress, allows us to look at what's right in front of us. And then we could go back and do what, people? We can analyze it. We have something to look at and then go off of something. So then we can track and see if we can measure our results and change.
Is the Life Coach.
All right.
Y'all already know, got a podcast. Comes on Mondays. All right.
Changing the narrative.
Yeah, man. Y'all better check them out. Check them out. So let's get back to that. Is it, you've been together 6 years. Darian's been with hers for 10 years. Is it necessary to get married after you're already married, except it's not on paper, but you're living together. You're seeing each other every day. You're making decisions together. You're already doing what married people do. Why get married?
Well, I mean, a lot of people want to live by the Bible.
Yeah.
But you didn't for 6 years. I mean, I'm not saying anything bad. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, even at 6 years, you still want to be right.
Yeah.
It's never too late to be right.
Mm-hmm.
It's never too late to get right, bro.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying you wasn't right. You wasn't right then.
But you know what?
In your words, not being right, you wasn't right then.
But there's a lot of legal things that can't take place because you're not.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
You can't make a lot of decisions. You can't do a lot of things because
Why stop yourself for 6 years?
Well,
what's stopping me for 6 years?
I said, why stifle yourself for those things that you can't do when you're married and this and that?
Because, well, you got. Hey, like I said, look at Karen. Karen said she going in the door talking about marriage. I'm not waiting a year. She might wait. It may only be 3 or 6 months for her. My preference was I need to know this person and get to know them and make sure that it's going to be for a lifetime.
I got you, Karen. Don't worry about it. 3 months, I'll see.
So me and Mary Ann were together for 5 years before we got married.
Me personally, I don't want to be with nobody that long before I get married. If I get married, that's just me.
You know what? I see what Karen is saying. I don't go in the door talking about marriage, but if that's what you're looking for, you want to be married, whether it's the male or female, that's something that need to be said kind of toward the beginning, because let's say I meet an older guy and let's say I'm looking for marriage and he's not, then I'm wasting my time with that person. Mm-hmm. So that is a conversation that needs to be had. Now, if the guy is saying, yeah, like, hey, I'm looking, I'd like to be married. Right. Mm-hmm. That don't mean, okay, look, we're going to get married. I'm going to go buy me a wedding dress. I'm going to do this. You don't go head on, but at least you guys know that you're wanting to head possibly in the same direction, because at the beginning, you don't really know if you're going to even like this person. If, you're going to be compatible, but you do know both of you would like to get married, and that's something your focus is on. You're looking for someone to marry, not just someone to date and continue to date.
Okay, but at the age we're at right now, number one, You're buying a wedding dress, okay? It's gonna be off-white, okay? It ain't gonna be white. You don't need to have an off-white, okay?
I got a white dress.
Pure white. What?
I got a white
if
dress.
you get somebody older than you,
pure white.
80, 90 years old now, okay? So
shut up, boy.
You can wear whatever color you want.
Thank you. White, okay? That's white is virginal, okay? And let's keep it 6 years, 10
You can wear
years.
whatever color you want.
Okay, yeah, you wear whatever color you want. You're right. Karen Day says, well, I'm not ready to be married, and I'm having that conversation. Or if he's not looking for a wife, then he's not the one for me. Simple. Ella just clapped. She had nothing else to do. Byron says, I wasn't trying to be involved in nonsense. It just happened. Darian says, Gina, you're exactly right. Ding, ding. Plus, you don't get Social Security and pension when you're not married.
That's right.
So wait till you're 65 and do it, and then, you know, why y'all worried about that? Social Security will stop an older couple. Jadonna, the author, Mathis says, because I want a wedding. It's not about it being on paper. I want the beautiful moment of walking down the aisle in union of our love in front of everyone. Again, if you're old, you're going to roll down the aisle, all right? I'm sorry. Get that all that clinking and stuff and walking down, that's not sexy, okay? It's not. I'm sorry.
Can I ask Jadonna a question? A lot of people want the wedding, but they're not prepared for the marriage. And that's that, you know, with a lot of the younger people, they're like, oh, I want to wear the white dress. I want all my people to come and the big wedding cake and all this big hoopla. And then the marriage won't last. So I understand, yeah, you want the wedding too or whatever, but you know, that's for some people, that's all they really want is the big wedding.
And remember when that
that
erectile dysfunction come, ladies, all right? Remember, you got married to this old dude, okay? And all of a sudden it's like, bing, boop. All right, but Glennis Deere says, it depends. I had a friend who did all of that. He passed. His family gave her a week to move out of the house. 10 years. Make sure your name is on
Say what she said. 10 years, B.
Marriage can be highly overrated. And as for the legal things, proper planning can be done without getting married. Tanisha says, yes, Marcella, you're right. Wrong. Felisa says, I agree, Marcy. Wrong. All right. It's about being minded. Yes, Karen, I agree with that. We got a lot of comments here. Andrew says, I've been married for over 25 years. If it was up to me, I would not be married. No, that's not what he said. If it was up to me, common law marriage would be fine. However, I wanted to do the right thing from the biblical perspective.
Thank you.
Andrew has a beautiful wife.
He did it right off the bat, though. He didn't wait 30 years to get it done. Karen says, I'm wearing what I want to wear. White underwear, too.
Oh.
TMI, Karen.
Sure.
You got to read that first.
My whatchamacallit is coming on, man. I don't know why Siri keep coming on. Anyway, Darian said marriage has several components: spiritual, physical, emotional, financial, and social. Both parties have to evaluate what factors are driving them to get married. Of course. Karen says, again, I'm wearing white and white underwear as long as I've been abstinent. All right. And I ain't got nothing to say. Ella says, what about the marriage? Then she must have been watching the wrong show then if she got to ask that question. Andrew says, Glennis, one reason why I'm not giving up my house. Okay, absolutely. Marcy is speaking truth and facts tonight. Boy, y'all, Marcy.
All right.
Jadonna says, if we've been together 6+ years, to my point, we're already experiencing a marriage typically. So the only thing left to do is a wedding. All right, that's the show part. All right, if you want the show, do what you got to do. I'm gonna get Brian McKnight to come sing for you. Okay.
Okay.
Karen said no. Karen says I've learned a lot during this single. So y'all didn't ask me to sing. You know I can sing. Y'all didn't ask me to sing at your wedding, but it's cool. Karen Day.
What am I ask you to sing for, and you're a guest?
I guess I'm a guest. Is it still on? Don't mess up my wedding. Karen says, I've learned a lot during this single season. I'm a communicator. I talk about everything during the dating process. Karen, you have me howling. Yeah, Karen.
Both of y'all, you too, Darian.
Exactly. Woo, I had to read all of these. But, the most important one is, Marcy, you speaking the truth and facts tonight, okay?
Amen. Amen.
No. Hey, oh, you gonna amen that one, huh? She ain't amen not one comment on here, but when somebody say Marcy's
Well,
the
you know
greatest.
what? I think we gave some good advice.
There was advice.
We gave advice. Our guests gave advice. Our viewers. Yeah.
I think people are educated about relationships after this show.
I think the guests gave all the good information tonight. And they told us what they're not gonna put up with, what they're gonna put up with. We just asked the questions and laughed our ass off. So
I think the only thing that the guests did get out of this is that they're not gonna ever come on here and listen to us unless we have a relationship expert on with us. Okay?
I don't know. We might can hook Karen up with somebody.
Woo. That's what we need.
We will do a show where let's get a bunch of eligible young, eligible men to come on here. And Karen, you tell us exactly what you want.
Make sure they got bank.
So we advertise her face on DopelivenTV, right?
Make sure they got bank.
If you want a date with this chick, be on DopelivenTV.
No, we're not putting her out. We will not put her out there like that. Absolutely not.
I just asked her if she wanted to do that. If she
That's the
wanted
only way you're gonna get a dating game going.
She said, "Good segue for Love Day." Yes, sir. Karen says, "You know someone? Vet them first. Working penis."
Vet them, Greg. Vet them first, Greg. Vet them.
So I'm supposed to go, hey, bro, your shit work? Does it work?
Let me see. Let me see. That's what you gotta do, yeah.
No, I'm gonna let you, Marcel. I'm gonna let you.
Nope, that's your job. Nope, that's your job.
I'm gonna let you go.
She put down her demands. She got her demands out there.
Glenna said, "Make sure they vaccinated."
Vaccinated. Oh, okay.
Got the rabies shots, everything.
No, the brother come in there coughing. Okay, it's over. Okay, without a mask on, can't do it.
Oh my goodness!
Say coughing and his penis don't work. Dang.
Terry says working penis. I'm telling you, man, if a woman come in there coughing like you know, I mean coming from the South and stuff.
You
talking
about me with my coughing?
You do that, don't you?
I do. I'm just getting over the flu.
Whoa.
That's where I was all last week.
You do got one of them. Stop it. She do, Marie. She be.
No, I don't coughing like that. So don't even try it. Don't even try it.
Marcy be trying to. Hey, Mo, she be trying to be cute with it.
Stop it, y'all.
I'm just getting over the flu. So stop.
Marcy, just mute. When you're doing all of that, just mute.
Yes, dear.
Who did that? Stop. Gina playing with the controls again.
What'd I do?
You know what you did.
Greg did it.
No, I didn't do it, but I'll do it now. Hey.
Oh Lord. Why?
Let me stop. Gina playing with the stuff, man. Anyway, Karen, yeah, we had fun with you too.
We had an awesome time. Yes, we had a good time.
Terry says no coughing. Man. And Glenna says coughing, no working penis, call Guyana.
Guyana. Who's calling Guyana? Who's Guyana?
Funeral home.
Oh, there. Okay. You got to remember, I'm here in Tennessee, so.
Oh boy.
Terry says correct spelling segue.
Oh my
Lisa,
God.
good seeing you all. Good hearing from you.
Babe.
Hallelujah. Yes. That's stupid. Look, before we lose our minds, okay, we got a fun week coming up. Okay, like I said before, we got Hollywood producer Mark Casey coming on this week. We got from hometown Gary. We got and Indianapolis. We got the Firm coming on later on this week. Thank you, Darian. It's always good when you come on. Most definitely, we appreciate you. We got the Firm coming on. It's a group of ladies that are doing their thing, business wise. They're coming on. We got another Hollywood producer that's coming on. We got a lot of things coming on. Jasper Isley, Mr. Chris Jasper, he'll be on not this week, but coming weeks. We got a lot of stuff going on, man. So we just appreciate you guys and want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to enlighten, educate, and inform. I got it. We out of here, y'all. This is Dope Living TV. See you guys tomorrow.
Peace.
See you later.